Hi, Kim Abbas here with Married with a Mortgage. If you are someone who is in the loan process right now or are planning on buying a home in the future and will be going through the loan process, I want to help you avoid the closing dilemma. And that's when you make a decision knowingly or unknowingly that totally jeopardizes your closing. And this can happen up until the day of closing. So you really want to listen. It's really simple. There's a few things I'm going to share with you that you should definitely do and some things you should definitely not do. Do stay current on all of your accounts, whether it's your credit cards, your car payment, if you pay a current mortgage, whatever the case is, I want you to stay current on all of those accounts. Do number 2, do obtain a company for homeowners insurance. So obviously you'll want to start doing some research and then solidify a decision. You want to do that as soon as possible to avoid any last minute delays. You can obviously get referrals from your friends and family, and obviously your mortgage officer should also have some recommendations for you too. You don't have to go based off of those recommendations. It's completely your choice. But I know Tony and I, we have some insurance companies that we do recommend because we worked with them in the past. We know that they're highly reputable. They offer good service, a variety of different and competitive plans for different homeowners. And so that's just not something you want to put on the back burner. You really want to take care of that as soon as possible. Okay, now for the don'ts. This list is a little bit longer. Don't apply for new credit. When you're going through the loan process, don't do it. People think, I'm closing tomorrow. Let's go buy some furniture today. And they put it on a credit card. Don't do it. Don't do it. It could jeopardize your ability to close. I don't care that you think that it's so late in the game, no one's going to know. No, our underwriting department and most underwriting departments are going to find it out, and it could completely mess up your debt to income ratio, and then you're no longer qualified for the loan. Crazy how that works, right? Okay, number 2, don't. What you're about to hear is going to seem very odd, very strange, but don't actually pay off collections or close out credit card accounts. I know this sounds very counterintuitive. There is a reason behind it though. Sometimes, especially if the collection is very, very old, if you pay that off, it'll show up as new, as recent, and then it appears on your credit history and your credit report, and this can actually knock your score down. So if you get a letter or a phone call from a collections agency, make sure you contact your lender so that he or she can best guide you to help you move forward and proceed so that it doesn't jeopardize your closing. Number 3, don't co-sign for someone. Don't do that. Don't do that. That can obviously hurt your score, can mess up your debt to income ratio, because even though you're not the main borrower, you're a co-borrower, so you're still liable for whatever that debt is or that loan. So when you're going through the loan process, do not co-sign anything. Okay, number 4, don't. We're on number 4, right? Yeah, number 4. Don't change your employment. Don't change your employment or your residence as you're going through the loan process up until the day of closing. Now, if you've been laid off or fired from a job while going through the loan process, that's a completely different situation, but you definitely need to let your lender know about that update. Do not hide that. That is something that will come up through the verification of employment. And as I mentioned, our underwriters are very diligent. They will be checking these things up until the day of closing. So whatever you do, don't change employers and don't move. Last one. Don't switch bank accounts or move money around during the loan process up until the day of closing. The reason why is that it may appear a little suspicious, or that you're trying to move funds from one account to another. It's There's going to be questions if there's large deposits made or moved from this account to another account. So if you want to avoid any of those kinds of delays, just don't do those things. Other than things like your direct deposits that come in from your employer, obviously those are okay. We see the patterns, we understand that. But anything that's just a little out of the norm that sticks out to us, there could be additional questions and therefore delays. That's it. If you can follow these simple do's and don'ts, I promise you, you will have a smooth closing and you will have the keys to your new home. You will be happy, your family will be happy, and most importantly, I just lost my lights. Well, that was a bummer. One of my lights went out, one of my studio lights. So anyway, I just wanted to, again, reiterate the importance of following these things. If you do it, you'll be happy, your realtor will be happy, we will be happy for you, and I wish you much success and a wonderful holiday and a happy new year. Thanks so much. Bye.